Yo, what's up, you guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's cracking? Everybody doing good? I'm just testing this app out, as in this Livestream app. I haven't tried it before, so I'm testing it out to see if it works. Tell me when it buffers or anything like that, so I can know. Let me see. Let me share. Just chilling right now. Nothing to do. Let me see if I can find. It says there's 2 people watching, so. Oh, is it going to record it in the background or what? Hey, everybody. What's cracking, everybody? Yep, it's showing in the background. Let's react to something. Let's find something to react to, you guys. Let's see, wait a minute. Let's react to Roger Stone. This is under fair use. It's for commentary purposes only. Trying to find a clip to react to it. Only if I can find it. Let me see.
Roger Stone, the political operative whose 40-month prison sentence was commuted by Donald Trump, his longtime friend, used a racial...
Yeah, that's Donald Trump's friend, Roger Stone. Let's continue, you guys.
...on air while verbally sparring with a Los Angeles-based black radio host. The exchange occurred on Saturday's Mo Kelly show, as host Morris O'Kelly grilled Stone on his conviction for lying to Congress, tampering...
Yeah, he did. He really actually did lie to Congress. And that's why he got jail time. And Trump pardoned him. That's why he got out. You know, of course, Trump is going to pardon his friends. Let's continue.
...with witnesses and obstructing the House investigation into whether Trump's campaign colluded with Russia to win the 2016 election.
Yep, he did, because that's factual. That actually happened, so yep.
Stone could have reached for any pejorative, but unfortunately went there, O'Kelly said, adding, Stone offered an unfiltered, unvarnished one-sentence expression of how he saw the journalist interviewing him. O'Kelly characterized Negro, the word Stone used, as the low-calorie version of the N.
Yeah, Negro is like, it's not as bad as saying the actual N-word, but it's still bad. And he basically, what he said was, he was talking to someone else while he was having an interview with the black radio host, Mo Kelly. Hey, what's up? And so you could hear him slightly saying something about, why am I arguing with this Negro? You know what I'm saying? But he didn't say the actual N word, but he said the low calorie version, the low key version of the N word, pretty much. And a lot of people thought it was racist, which, in my personal opinion, if he was like, he should never said it like that. It's different if he would have said it like, okay, why am I arguing with this guy? But now he referred the black radio host, Mo Kelly, as the Negro. And Mo Kelly is black. You know what I'm saying? And but he said it like very, very softly though. He didn't say it out loud. And so right after that that made him come under fire for saying racial slur. But he was very low key about it, He used the low key word of the N word, pretty much. But get this, whenever Mo Kelly had called him out for it, he said, I did not say that. And then he said, whatever. And of course, when you correct someone or you call someone out for saying something that's racial, some of them would say those words. They pretty much didn't say it, but you can clearly hear the audio that he said it. And all you got to do is look it up. Just look up Roger Stone interview with Mo Kelly, and you will hear the audio, and you will hear the conversation, and pretty much judge for yourself. Like judge for yourself, because some people might have a different opinion when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? So, hear it for yourself and come to your own conclusions. What if he was, being racist or not? The Negro is not as bad as saying the actual N word, but it's still bad, because he shouldn't have said it like that at all. But, I know people have the freedom of speech, but people can't practice hate speech at all. And whenever I was watching it, I had to watch it like multiple times to really hear Roger Stone say what he said. So let's continue.
Word. Stone's attorney said he was unaware of the broadcast and had no immediate comment. Stone was sentenced to 40 months in prison, but Trump commuted that sentence on the 10th of July, days before Stone was to report for detention. Amid widespread condemnation, Republican Senator Mitt Romney memorably lamented an instance of
Yeah, y'all know about Roger Stone's sentence and all the other stuff, So we don't need to know really too much about that. But, so what do y'all think? For those that heard what Roger Stone said to the black radio host, Mo Kelly. And if y'all haven't heard it, just look up the interview, Roger Stone interview with Mo Kelly, and y'all will be able to hear it yourselves. But yeah, this has been all over social media, the news and everything. So this is pretty much a topic to really discuss. It is, because a lot of media outlets are discussing it, And me personally, if someone would have said that to me, that Roger Stone said it to that black radio host, I probably wouldn't been offended, but I don't think Mo Kelly, the radio host, the black radio host in pretty much Los Angeles, who were doing the interview with Roger Stone, was offended. He was just probably shocked. That he said it, right on live air. And everybody, has their own, take about when it comes to this racial topic and everything like that, so everybody's not going to see things the same. So that's why I want your opinions, your honest opinions, without emotions, but your honest opinion of what you think, what you really think about that. And don't attack the streamer, don't be mad at the streamer, be mad at the story. Because the reason why I'm able to tell this story, because it happened. It really happened. So if it didn't happen, then I would never been able to tell it. That's just like the news. When things happen, the news reports on it. And because it happened. And they show y'all clips and evidence of it happening, audio, whatever. And they pretty much dissect in the situation and everything. And some of them, they give solutions, and some of them, they give propaganda. And some of them is biased. The media, I'm speaking. But me personally, I tell it like it is. Because, I didn't wake up to see Roger Stone on my notification or my feeds to really talk about this. But I looked more into it and seen that a lot of other YouTubers were talking about it. And then I was like, I jumped on board with them, giving my commentary about it. Just like everyone else that's been talking about it.
Unprecedented, historic corruption. As O'Kelly asserted that Stone was given his commutation because of his friendship with Trump, Stone's voice went faint. But he could be heard uttering that he was arguing with this Negro. O'Kelly,
yeah, he was arguing with this Negro. So that's what, that's what he said. He didn't say it out loud or nothing like that. He didn't say it out loud or nothing like that. He just, kind of, how when people say things, like make certain remarks, some people would just say it really softly or say it where they think people can't hear it and stuff. And right after Roger Stone said it, he got quiet, and it sounded like he was disconnected or he was having some kind of connection problems or something like that. But then he came back and everything like that, So, yeah. And I know it's probably, some of y'all probably don't think it's a big deal, which me personally, words would never hurt me. 6 stone to break my bones, but words would never hurt me. But we can't ignore the fact that, what Roger Stone did was in fact disrespectful and racial. So, yeah, we would never ever condone to that, or we would never ever ignore that fact at all. And really, I thought it was alarming when Roger Stone said that. Called him a Negro. Because normally whenever they say things, they normally say things, behind the scenes, some of these people and stuff like that. Or they try to mumble it or whisper it to someone else so that way it won't get on live TV. Because keep in mind, when these high profile people, or whatever you want to call Roger Stone, whenever they're doing these live broadcast interviews on these radio shows or anything, a lot of people are listening. They got thousands of people are listening to it. And someone somewhere is recording it and everything, and are they are listening to it. So when you on a public broadcast, just like on national television, you know, and you say something, and then somehow it picks up and everyone heard, and then everyone's eyes get big, like, oh wow, he just didn't say that on national television. And I didn't watch things on national television where I was just sitting there watching the news, and somehow someone said something very, very messed up, and then the news people were very shocked and that they said it on national television. Of course, you know these people say things behind the scenes, but the difference between them and Donald Trump is Donald Trump, you know, he would tell you straight up on national television. He would tell, you know, he don't care if it's on national television or not. But these other people, they normally say a lot of things racial behind the scenes, you know? So they pretty much hide their racism and everything like that. Because they don't want to get in trouble or lose any money or lose their career or anything like that. So that's the reason why they try to keep everything private whenever they make remarks like that. Yeah. But me personally, I'm not shocked that Roger Stone said what he said, because, you know, like when I learned a lot about Roger Stone, I learned that he was a bigoted and everything, and he was definitely Trump's friend and everything like that. So yeah, so that's the reason why I wasn't too shocked about that. So let's move on to Mary Trump, the one that's Trump's niece, who is talking about Trump on CNN about Trump, and then Trump responding that he barely knows his niece, but his niece is saying that that in fact she was around Trump, I guess in her 20s or something like that, and the same way that he was back then, he's like now, being president, you know? And keep in mind, I don't believe everything that CNN talk about, but I'm just showing you guys, you know what she is talking about and everything. Instead of telling y'all, I'm showing y'all, and pretty much letting y'all hear. So this clip is under fair use. CNN owns this clip, so if CNN got a problem with me giving my commentary on this clip, they can email me at byro29@gmail.com, byro29@gmail.com. But anyway, this is under fair use, and let's go.
Mary Trump.
Let me see. Mary Trump. Keep in mind, Mary Trump is Donald Trump's niece. and she actually helped Donald Trump wrote a book, a while back and everything, but and they Trump said that she had a non-disclosure, like she was breaking the ADA, whatever you want to call it, by, I guess, releasing that book or talking about it, the family stuff. And I guess she had some type of agreement back then that she wasn't going to discuss it. But she actually got, I guess, court permission, and the court granted her, and stuff like that, permission and everything like that. So this is under fair uses for commentary purposes, newsworthy political purposes, and let's go. Let's listen to Mary Trump.
Welcome to Primetime.
Thanks, Chris. It's great to be here.
Appreciate you taking the opportunity. I was going to start the...
So does she sound like she's kin to Donald Trump? Just give me y'all opinions. Hey, Michael, how you doing, buddy? I'm talking about Mary Trump, Donald Trump's niece. Does she sound like, or she looks like she's related to Donald Trump? Because she's supposed to be the niece of Donald Trump and stuff. I haven't seen you, buddy. You've been very quiet, buddy. I miss you. I miss you, my friend. I've been missing you a lot, buddy.
Interview by saying you were in pretty rare air. You had written something about the president that is certainly critical in certain aspects, and he hadn't said anything back. That just changed moments.
Yeah, of course, he's not going to say nothing. But he's going to wait, and then he's going to give a statement and say something about it. So let's continue.
He lumped you in with John Bolton, referring to what he calls the Book of the Month Club. He calls John Bolton a lowlife and a dummy. You do well by comparison. He comes to you second. He says, next up is Mary Trump, a seldom seen niece who knows little about me, says untruthful things about my wonderful parents who couldn't stand her.
Yeah, he always think people are saying untruthful things about him. He always saying, oh, people are saying untruthful things about me. It's untrue, Seems like everybody's after him and saying things about him, but let's continue.
And me, and violated her NDA, non-disclosure agreement. She also broke the law by giving out my tax returns.
Giving out his tax return. Let her explain herself and everything.
She's a mess. Response.
It's hard to know where to start, so let's start with the easy stuff first. A court ruled that I did not break the NDA, which is why I'm able to be here with you this evening.
Yeah, court ruled that she did not break it. The NDA, so yeah. Been quiet, I guess. Okay, it's okay, buddy. I was just wondering. I just hope everything was okay with you. Because a few people haven't been coming in the chat, haven't been really saying too much, Like yesterday, I was live for 8 hours and only like 6 or 7 people came in the chat and typed. So I just hope no one is mad at anyone, or maybe they're going through some type of depression or something like that, But if you're going through something, I'm hearing for you. I'm always hearing for you. And you can always talk to me. You can always, call me on my cell phone and text me and everything. So, yeah.
I never had Donald's tax returns in my possession, so I could not have released them to anybody.
So, Donald Trump, she never had Donald Trump's tax returns in her possession. So, Donald Trump is a liar. And let's let her explain.
Documents I had were legally mine, which I obtained through discovery during the lawsuit I was engaged in with my family almost 20 years ago, and were...
So she had a lawsuit 20 years ago with the family and everything, and she said the documents was legally obtained and stuff like that. So yes, God.
Predominantly my grandfather's tax documents and his business's tax documents. As for being seldom seen, I guess for Donald that is one of the biggest insults you can hurl at somebody. But I've been fine with it.
Why is it an insult for him?
I think he thinks being seen is something he values. So
yeah, that describes Donald Trump's character, 100%. That does describe his character. She's right. So, do y'all think that she's lying about Donald Trump? Some of y'all who can read body language and some of y'all that's good at telling when someone is lying. So, tell me what y'all really think. I think she's telling the truth because what she's describing Donald Trump is, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't sing and others have been sing too. So let's continue. That's why I think that she's telling the truth.
Entirely sure.
Do you know him? Have you been around him enough to form an opinion?
Of course, he was...
Yeah, I think the way that she's describing Donald Trump, the details that she's giving, it seemed like she knows him and stuff. Maybe she wasn't around him 24/7, her whole entire life. It's some cousins or uncles or aunties or brothers or sisters I haven't been around in a while, but I know them enough to know what they're capable of doing and their personalities and the way that they look at life. Of course, I might not know what they're doing behind the scenes right now, but when I was really actually around them, I knew, I knew a lot of stuff about them, you know what I'm saying? Plus about their demeanors, their, what they like, what they didn't like, what they expect of me when it came to being a nephew or being a cousin or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So she might not know exactly like recent things about Donald Trump, but I don't think that Donald Trump has changed much. I just don't think. Continue listening.
My dad's younger brother. We spent huge amounts of time in the house growing up, and Donald was there frequently. My Uncle Rob was there frequently. My aunts.
And she talks about how when they would want to play outside, Donald Trump, he didn't want to participate or nothing like that. Some kind of uncle, huh? You guys, some kind of uncle, huh? Some kind of uncle. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This video is under fair use. It's for commentary purposes only. If CNN want to contact me, they can contact me at my email at byro29@gmail.com. BYRO29@gmail.com. Okay, let's continue.
So, of course, we spend every holiday together. Pretty much
That is enough to know someone, especially if you spend every holiday together. It's not like they only spent like one holiday together and then that was it. Nah, they spend every holiday together. You know, and how can you not know your blood relative? You know what I'm saying? Especially when you was around them enough to know. And question is what is enough before you can really know someone? Know someone. And that's what you gotta ask yourself. So do you gotta be around them 24/7 every day just to know them? Because you could be married to someone and be around them most of the time and still don't know them, which is true. So let's continue.
Well, my grandfather died in 1999.
And after that?
You know, it's hard to stay together as a family after you've been disinherited and there's been a fairly bitter lawsuit. So
Yep, she's right. She exactly is right. She is exactly right. Cause I know some of my cousin's family on his wife's side, they had a lot of disputes and stuff, and a lot of family problems, and they took each other to court over it and everything. It had something to do with like some money and stuff like that. And then after that, they just separated and they just stopped talking to each other for a while, like for some years, because of the situation that they was fighting over in court and stuff. So yeah, I get exactly what she is saying.
Since 1999, there's been very little contact. But you know, before then, he hired me to write his book for him, his second book.
I told y'all that before.
That doesn't exactly square with my not being part of the family or my not.
Yeah. Well, of course, I'm not going to play the whole clip, you know, because I don't want to spend all day on this, but I'm just play 30 more seconds of it, and then I'm going to move on to another story to talk about, okay?
Having any knowledge of him. And as for my grandparents not being able to stand me, I think if that were true, it would say more about them than it says about me. But certainly in case of my grandmother, it was not true. We were very close. I really loved her and believed that she loved me.
Yeah, I bet your grandma did love you. I mean, I bet you she did. Okay, we done with this story. Yeah, tell me what y'all think about Melania Trump and her criticizing the president. Her, Mary Trump, not Melania Trump, but Mary Trump. Trump's niece. What do y'all think about that? I mean, I don't know why I said Melania Trump. I'm silly. Okay, let's react to this some of these most recent Karen videos of people not wanting to wear masks. Let's talk about that since it's been a this has been a hot topic and everything. I wish it didn't show the notifications. I think I'm gonna have to, next time I'm gonna have to turn off the notifications so it won't show any private notifications. I don't want it to show something that I don't want it to show, so let's see. Let me go. Let me see if something happened today. Maybe something happened today. Okay, you guys, this is under fair use. This is for video reaction purposes only. I'm reacting to this. I don't own this clip, but if the main owner of this clip, copyright owner of this clip, want to contact me, they can contact me at byro29@gmail.com, byro29@gmail.com if they want me to take it down. But anyways, this is under fair use. And let's go. Karen. And keep in mind, Karen don't have to be necessarily named Karen, like necessarily have a name Karen, or necessarily gotta be a woman. It could be a man too. It could be a man Karen too. So let's continue.
So most of the time I don't wear a face mask because I don't believe the government has the right to tell me.
Sometimes I don't wear a face mask because I don't believe the government has the right to tell you what
To do. So a lot of people come.
What to do? So you saying that the government wants you to be safe and don't want you to get other people infected. It's telling you what to do. Trying to protect your health. The government has a sworn oath to protect you. And of course protect your constitution, but wearing a mask does not have to be political. People made it political. Trump made it political a long time ago. But it shouldn't be political. Because it's not a political issue, it's a health issue. Let's continue.
Up to me and they always say, you need to put on a face mask, you're putting my life and others in danger.
Yeah, you do. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, majority of these people that complain about wearing a mask, majority of them, not all of them, probably like 80% of them are Trump supporters. So let's continue.
Selfish. And I always respond with, my body, my choice. And they go, that's not enough.
Yeah, but keep in mind, okay, before y'all walk into a store, have y'all noticed in certain stores, before you walk in, a sign that says no shirt, no shoes, no service? Why do you think it says that? Think about it for a second. So if you can't walk into a store or a bar without no shoes on or without no shirt on, then would you think with this current situation that you shouldn't walk in a store without a face covering? And if you don't have a mask, an actual mask, then wear wear a bandana. Or create a face mask. It's very easy. It's tutorials where you can go online and create face masks. You know what I'm saying? So it's that easy.
Enough excuse. And I'm like, well, if it can justify murder, it can justify me not wearing a mask. And they look at me like, I'm talking about abortion. They're like, oh my God.
No, it don't got nothing to do with abortion. They're just trying to keep everybody safe, keep you from getting people sick, and keep people from getting you sick. That's the whole purpose of it. If you don't understand that, then maybe you need to go to another country where they don't really care about that. Because obviously, you are not understanding how you could put others' life in danger. And you are not listening, to people that's trying to make sure you don't get sick and end up in a hospital with the ventilator, and they're trying to protect you. But you get mad because they're trying to protect you? Get out of here. Because they want to keep you safe. So that's why you're upset. I get that whole thing. Sometimes it's hard to breathe. Breathe oxygen. I get it. But if you don't want to wear a mask, go to the store, get you, stock up on you some groceries, or buy groceries online where people can bring it to you. Like Walmart has that service, other grocery stores have that service, so you won't have to wear a mask. Wearing a mask is so horrible to you. And some of these people are thinking they're getting discriminated because they gotta wear a mask. Pooh-hoo. Life sucks as it is, even before the current situation started happening. So yeah, and I think whenever they announced it back in February or March, I think that they should have made it a mandate for people to go into stores, in bars and other places to wear a mask. And if they would have did that months ago, then we would have been able to save hundreds of thousands of lives. That's a known fact. So let's continue.
Yes, that's not the same thing at all. I'm like, yeah, it's the same thing, just a different outcome. One has a 0%.
No, it's not the same thing. What an idiot, good woman. It is not the same thing. Nope. You're wrong. It's not the same thing. Continue.
Survival rate, while the other one has a 99% plus survival rate.
Final round.
What does that got to do with we're putting on a damn mask? What does that? Anyone can type in the comments and explain it to me. What does that have anything to do with it? Nothing. Nothing at all. Really nothing at all. Karen knows everything about coronavirus. Hold on, let me put my phone on the charger, you guys, because my phone is going dead. Now, these phones don't stay charged forever. Okay. I think I seen that one. I'm not going to really discuss that. Karen supporter, Trump supporters attack. Karen, no mask, no shop. Yep. Cause that's just like with shirts and pants. No shirt, no pants, no shoes, no service. It's kind of like that, but it's a different type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah. So this woman, she's a radio host, conservative, and she was filming somewhere in Boston, Massachusetts, and I guess these construction workers were, were working on the roads, and they was talking in Spanish, and she was like, do you speak English? And they was just minding her, minding their own business, working like most people do. And the woman just, filming with her cell phone and just yelling at them and everything like that to speak English, saying, well, this is America, and you're supposed to speak English. There is no there is nothing in the Constitution where you have to speak English. You can speak Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, whatever. Speak what you want to speak. This is a free country. And then she started just like going off on them. And they were calm and everything like that. And then a man across the street can overhear her because she was so loud. Hey, what's up, hip hop? She was so loud, so the man across the street came over there to confront her and everything, and to tell her to stop harassing these workers. And then she kept asking the man that came over there, like why he wearing a mask and all the other stuff. And then he was explaining it to her and everything like that. Oh, the topic is an open topic. Right now we're talking about Karens who don't want to wear masks. Crazy Karens, actually, not the people that's not the good Karens, but the crazy Karens. Crazy Karen drama. Do not fix your car in a garage. Yeah. I haven't seen that before.